Guff's been spending a lot of time with Andy. Hope he's not going soft. Don't check.
I'll be straight with you. I think we're past the point where I just want to use you to further my own goals. I may be starting to like you. Now, I don't want you thinking your pal Rose is going soft on you, so let me just say this. If you ever get it in your head to screw me over, I will gut you with this here saw and string your entrails up like Christmas tinsel. Nothing personal.
AC. You look.
I beg you for that.
One thing I don't overgrown, this job would probably be cushy. What's poppin'?
So I can finally put a face to the name. I'm Mayor Tim, the executor, if you will, of this humble metropolis. Welcome to Atlantic City. Good of you to show up right before the city falls. My pleasure. Finally, a person with some manners around here. I think you and I will get along just fine. Fact of the matter is, keeping this city afloat is like Atlas holding up the sky. Our job is to keep people fed and alive. So far, we've been managing quite well. And that is until those vermin from the Barrens took over the community center and we were already spread thin before. Now, think you can help thin out there. Like I said, stranger, we keep this city running, and it's those mobsters and homicidal jugglers, that was the deal. Between you and me, I think the plant folks scare 'em silly. I can get them to show up when they're feeling especially brave. That ain't all. A real leader has to keep themselves steady. Cities are still here, hasn't blown up yet, and hey, when it all hits the fan, you met a few of them outside today. No one really knows what they are, but they ain't. They may look kinda like us, but they got the brain. Still, they're deadly. Oh yeah. We tried to get as many of our folks out. We underestimated. Never. Nothing fancy, mind you. I need you to get in. But before you do, I need you to think you can handle that for me. 'Cause they're too chicken shit to do so. I shouldn't be too hard on them. The mayor's office is responsible for the city's. We keep the power and water, but we've also got to care for the city. And of course, we've got to put out. Only thing we don't do is entertain. Fantastic. Now, dispatch is getting reports. The city's ablaze right now, and we don't have enough firemen on it. Reckon it's got something to do with the plan. You should be able to. Be wary, stranger. I don't think the monster.
You know where I could get a good hoagie?
I'd stay clear of the showman if I were you. Their idea of fun.
I understand, ma'am. We're sending over one of our engineers right away. Day outside, so long as my eyes are closed. Is this place too good to be true? Nah, don't worry too much.
There better be a good reason you're blocking my light. Name's Buttercup. I lead the Internal Revenue Services for Atlantic City. What? Because I'm not stitching up wounds or... I hate to break it to you, kid, but even groups of... The Muni's can only be selfless up to a point. If they're done, I make sure everyone else in AC... Oh boy, small talk. The point? The point is to keep people alive, numbskull. Most people can't even tie their shoes. You really think they'll be able to survive out there on their own? We keep everyone fed, hydrated, alive. Without us, there'd be no running water or electricity in AC. Consider yourself lucky that you came here after Tim took over, and not before. Oh, you think it's funny? I fail to see the humor there. I take my job very seriously. Without the revenue we collect from the other organizations in Atlantic City, the mayor's office wouldn't be able to function. We'd be utterly useless. So pay your damn taxes. That depends. You do work here? Looks like you'll be owing me income tax then. Better pay up as soon as possible. Wouldn't want you to get repoed. Bad. Pretty damn bad. Previous mayor was a hack named Carly Day. She was the mayor before the bombs. And after, she just stayed. But she didn't do anything. Crime was rampant. Since Tim took over, it's been like a whole... But for the most part... Oh, her. You'll end up going on vacation too. Maybe you'd like to. The last person who said that had to get therapy. What's not to love? I get a free pass to crack tax evading tooth. I get paid for it too. It's not much, but I used to run with the gang. It paid well. Now, Tim, that man's strong. Real... You got a problem with my...
Someone to repair this pipe. Joel. No. Ashley. No, wait.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You got anything better to ask? You got a problem. Now you... Some years back, when I was still running with my old gang, we had a rivalry going on with some guys in the casino quarter. One day, we got into a shouting match outside a pre-war toy store. One of them said, so I grabbed the closest thing I could find. I took that toy horse and beat him to... My own gang started calling me Buttercup to teeth, so I killed them with that damn horse too. If you want to see it, I'll keep it on display over there. Okay. I do, if you can handle it. We kept a dossier on every mafioso. We were understandably very good at it. It slowed down our work. If you can find some of those dossiers from... I'm too busy crushing wimps like you to find it. That's what a merc said to me many years ago. But as for you, maybe I'll... Now shut up. All right. I'm sure you'll grow back. Is there anything you actually... I do. We kept a dossier. We were understand. It slowed down. If you can find... Good. Bring him to me when you come back. If you come back. Tim also mentioned there being some... If you can nab that too, we might be able... Well, get moving. Make it quick. Ask. I can name a few places where they will be if you keep... We left them scattered around the community center. The security cameras are set up around the... Tim probably just wants to keep tabs on the overgrown. Let's wrap this up. I'm sure you will.
So, are you gonna stick around a little longer? I'd always use someone like you.
You know, one thing I don't miss. Right. Seen one too many Jersey slides gone wrong.
a jigsaw puzzle. Last time I spoken to one of these was during an interview with a muckraker before the bombs. Ironic. Some nobody farmer from the outskirts of the city came knocking at my door today. Tracked his muddy boots all over City Hall. Said that I've done a terrible job as mayor and it's about time somebody did something about it. As if someone of his ilk could do better. He told me I have two options. Either I leave and get to keep my head, or he blows it off me. I say, let him try. He's not the first to try to disturb me. Plenty more have tried and failed, and they had a lot more power than me. I'm not going anywhere. My security detail will make quick work of him. Maybe I'll leave that way.
brute who takes the name Overgrown to a new level. The family and the showman sent some folks over, but they're about as fierce as a chipmunk in heat. Get on out here and show them how it's done.
pay me enough to join the Baron League.
Well, if there isn't finally someone with a bit of gumption around here. You did good work saving our hides today. Atlantic City is forever in your debt. As the old saying goes, the battle is won, but not the war. We may have won today, but this is almost guaranteed to happen again.
I'll be damned. I wasn't expecting to see you without the flesh stripped off your bones.
Oh, leave it be, Buttercup. I think you can spare the dramatics for one day. Not only did you save our hides, but you did it in a jiffy. I'm sure your timeliness saved quite a few lives. And I'll be, you managed to get the footage from those damn security cameras as well. Thank you for that, friend. This'll go a long way in helping us study the plant folk.
I see you've got all the dossiers. Not bad. Then again, with all that gear you have, it'd be pretty pathetic if you...
You're all right, stranger. Maybe friend is more appropriate. This won't be the last time we meet. But the doors of Atlantic City are open to you anytime. So, no goodbyes. Only Amiga see you soon.
Yeah, well, not too soon. You can take your time, you know.
Driving. See, one too many Jersey slides gone wrong.
The overcoat, maybe I just want to go home.
You're the best thing to happen to this city in a long time.
Closest we're gonna get to the war.
Thank you.
I think I'll head down to the pier and catch a
Thanks for
show.
the fire support.
City is filled to the brim with corruption.
Grown enough to be afraid of. They're just seedlings waiting to be crushed under our...
You ready to get airborne? And you can tell me all about it. Don't overstay your welcome. You ready to get airborne? Hop in and I'll fire her up.
Trading supplies here or don't. I don't care. Wanna buy some junk? Caps available in exchange for pillaged loot. Pillaged loot. Available in exchange for caps. Previously owned loot for sale. Mostly blood-free. You looking at me? How about you stop looking and start buying? This vendor unit is equipped with anti-theft measures. Don't get any ideas, chump. Now in stock. Goods acquired through questionable means. laboratories contain highly
Yes, the view
dangerous
from these
levels
mountains.
of radiation. Mankind is a naughty on this gentle planet. Oh, oh, oh. loftiness levels exceed all projections. What has this world become?
little more. It'll take longer, sure, but I'm sure she'll let it go. We can make it. Oh, look! I tell you what, I'm sure we could make it. Poor devil's already in sorry shape, don't you think? There's enough puddled on the ground there. Just take it from there. But there's... Well, you... You might be right there. Maybe I'm losing my grip on myself. I'm getting too old to chase these cabs, kid. I don't know how much time I got left. The mob aside, I might as well spend the rest of it trying to make it right with my kids, right? Just take enough for Abby, all right? Just leave the sucker to his own devices. Get back to Abby as soon as possible. Thanks, kid, for showing me the way.
You're back! And you have all your limbs. Exceeding expectations again, I see.
All right, Jeannie, we got the goods. Hey, where's Abby?
Yeah. About that.
I'm gonna ask nicely one more time. Where is my daughter?
She took off. It wasn't my fault. I swear, Antonio, she just left.
Why on earth would she do that? Her life's in jeopardy, for God's sake.
She said she needed to be alone. This is a mistake.
What? No, that doesn't make any sense. Did she say where she went?
Sorta. She said she went to the place where she met her real father.
Kids and their dramatics. We need to go find her then.
Hurry. We don't have much time.
You and me both, kid. She's probably just... Well, she's 20. Yes, genius, I am. It's where she first saw me whack a poor fool on a job. Hard to keep a calendar in times like that. Fella owed the family caps for some blood. We wasted it. I guess you could say it was I'll tell you what the plan is. We go to this overly dramatized place, then we bring her back here. Agreed. Let's go.
You should hurry. Think of all that pure blood being wasted.
Abby! There you are!
Please, just leave me alone. It's best for everyone involved if you just leave me alone.
Abby! What the hell's gotten into you? We got the sample. You need to come back to the lab.
Why even bother with it? Is there even a point to this antidote?
What are you talking about?
Do you even remember what happened here, Dad? You wasted a guy on blood because he didn't pay up. What even sets me apart from him? Why does he get a bullet to the head and I get an antidote?
Abby, this is ridiculous. I'm not gonna just let you die over something that happened 14 years ago. We can't just let her walk away.
How? I mean, it's not like we were locked. She's totally tweaked out all the time. I may not have been the one to pull the trigger. I know I was young, but I could have done... normal life, huh? Let me ask you something. What life do I have to return to? What point is there? My mother's too busy looking in a mirror to look at me. My brother can't be there for me for forever. He has his own life to live. My father kills people and ruins their lives for a living, and I've never even been good enough for that. So let me ask you again. What do I have to go back to? With a life like that, what'll even stop me from using again? Then all of this would be for nothing. I would love to believe that. I really would. But how do I know I can trust his word? Anyone can lie. Only actions show change. Consistent action. How do I know anything is gonna change? What proof is there? He did? He gave up Caps? I'm not sure if I believe that.
Look, quit making me out to be this horrible bad guy. I just didn't want to waste perfectly good money is all.
It's not about the blood or even the stupid devil. It's about the fact that you've always chosen Caps over me. Why did you walk away from me? What did I do wrong? Even if that's true, he should have stood up for me.
I wasn't there for you, and for that, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. But the truth is, you didn't do nothing wrong. And I never hated you. I knew you could never really be in the mob. They would never even let you file their papers, let alone call the shots. I didn't want to set you up for failure, you understand? But I didn't want to break your heart neither. So I just did nothing. But I should have done better. And for that, I'm sorry.
You admitted you were wrong. So maybe it's time I do the same. I never really thought you cared about me. I thought I was as disposable to you as every other addict you wasted. I don't think I deserve special treatment because I'm your daughter. But if I'm going to take this antidote and start a new life, I really want it to be a new life. A new start. No more killing. No more Kims. I want a proper family. I don't want to be on my own anymore.
No, Abby, you're right. I failed you. All these years, I put Caps and the high life ahead of my family, ahead of my own flesh and blood. I'm the one who owes you an apology. And yes, I am a coward for trying to walk away. I should have done better. But you know, sweetheart, there's still time. If you take the antidote, I can be the father you always wanted from here on out.
I want the antidote. I want to get better.
Let's head back to the labs, and you'll feel better soon.
I'm shocked, to say the least.
So, how do you do this whole father thing? It's easier to make Caps than raise a kid.
You're back. And, will there be any leftovers? Huh, well, but the margin of error here is only about 49. And then you should hurry. And, will there be any leftovers? Just one moment. I need to engineer the antidote. Are you sure you want this, Abby? No more blood. Forever.
Put a sock in it, Gene.
All right. This should be good. Ready, Abby?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
I'm right here with you, kiddo. Well, do you feel any different?
I don't know. Not really. Wait. I feel... the craving is dying down. It's not as intense.
You should feel some immediate relief. But it'll take weeks for the symptoms to fade completely. It'll only get better from here on out. Not worse.
Thank you, Jean. I should be thanking you the most. Without you, I'd still be... I don't want to think about what might have happened to me. That means... I never considered that anyone cared about... I guess a lot...
Anything for you, Abby. You ready to go home now, kiddo?
Yeah, Dad. I'm ready. Could you meet us there? You've been with us the whole way, so it wouldn't feel right to part ways here. I'll see you there.
No time for chit-chat. We gotta get her cured. ASAP!
just the rookie I wanted to... Ain't no one doing any work around here for free. I'll make sure your pro bono work doesn't go unnoticed next time you feel the urge.
Hey, you're not one of those Mothman. Bunch of psychos in robes. They think our turf is some... That suits me just fine. I heard they've settled in over at Point Pleasant. Nah, see, we're a different kind of crazy. We're the hard party. Those cultists are hopeless fanatics, giving their life... What? The hell with that. If anything out... Hell, I might just start a cult of the Mega Slaw. We could have rituals like drinking a beer with them. I got it. We could sacrifice those Mothman cult... Sure, whatever.
Loyalty. Does anybody in this goddamn place understand the concept? There you go, causing problems.
I sell the best shit in the biz. You want to live to fight another day, huh? Shrug off a grenade or two. By here. You want quality? You get it here. Don't care. Pull it off the next pendejo you take out. Break it, you buy it. And if you ain't got the chavos, I'll be taking my payment in blood. Oh yeah, tell Rand to make sure people look out for salvageable supplies on that next raid. That last haul is beyond repair.
Nothing smells normal anymore.
Sandwiches, subs, grinders.
Finally, those dead.
Are the same thing at Sunny's. They are all
We just discovered that one of our turret control circuit. Excellent. I can show you rough. These newcomers make me nervous.
Sunny's provides meager sustenance for a meager price.
I know you want what I took.
About time to hit up a camp again.
Super
No
mutants
way in
keep
hell
raiding
I'm
us.
scavenging out there.
That's a deal.
Have you seen those Mothman cultists yet? Straight out of a loony bin, I tell ya.
Don't mind me.
Well, no need to roll out the red carpet for us, but we're back. The devil coughed up his cure, and Gabby is right as rain.
Thank God. Does he mean it, Abs?
Yeah, Ben. I'm back. Really back.
Thank goodness. We're all due for some relaxation now that this is through. Would you like a toast, Abigail?
Let's take it easy on the substances for a while.
Oh, you're right, of course. Goodness, I don't think we've spent this much time in the same room in ages. It's certainly a welcome change. Everyone, please shift to the left if you can. It's my good side.
Mom, all your sides are your good side.
You've grown charismatic with age, Abigail. If only I could say the same for your father.
Hey, not in front of the guest. Speaking of which, why don't you come join the festivities? So is this the part where we give you our gratitude and third-born child? Oof, don't propose that to Evelyn.
I know this has been a roller coaster. Having you looking in from the outside, it shed light on a lot of things. But I'm hopeful for the future.
I actually have something I want to talk to you all about. This has been on my mind for a while. Ever since we came to Appalachia, I've missed working with the Munis. I don't know if I've ever actually had the chance to express it before, but that work, it meant a lot to me. Helping people, making a difference that doesn't just get washed away by the next problem. I'm not ready to leave it behind. After this, I'm going back to Atlantic City. I hope you can understand.
Every bird flies the nest, son. If this is your time, then so be it.
Oh, Vincenzo. You really are all grown up. I only hope we've spent enough time together that you won't forget me.
I'm glad you're doing this, Ven. I'll miss you. Really miss you. But you deserve to do what makes you happy.
Whew, it, feels really weird to talk about myself.
Oh, you'll get better with practice. I certainly did.
Yeah, maybe a little too good. Don't you think, honey?
You know you love it.
All right. Family meeting's over. As for you, our doors are open. Least we can do in return for your assistance with family matters. Maybe one of these days, we'll even have a happy hour worth inviting you to. I'll leave the acting to Evelyn from now on. Capiche?
Why don't you come entertain?
Keep it together. Things be different with a normal family.
To think.
I'm better now.
Do this, do that. Nothing's ever simple.
really can be turned around.
Are there any songwriters around here? I may be doomed to search my own feelings for inspiration.
Never thought we'd be together again like this.
Do this, do that.
I'm not sure how much longer I can survive outside the city.
All right, 10 secs to take a breather.
like we have a visit. Didn't know they were working with run-of-the-mill average wastelanders. Thought they... it's wrong of me to judge by appearance. That's so. You got a deed?
This vault and all material goods within are hereby under possession. This requisition will aid us in the preservation of technology.
You know, I'm interested in hearing... I suppose killing a few no-good raiders is an easy price to pay. For the benefit, this measly little...
I repeat, your compliance will ensure your safety.
Resorting to name-calling already. Thought I'd be able to speak to someone civil. What about you, Forward Scout? Think we can work this one out? You do have a point. This place doesn't offer us any strategic leverage over the Brotherhood. If anything, you're gonna waste more resources protecting a place so far away from your home base. So then, it must be the weapons that are important to you. What's so special about these rocket launchers that a top-ranking member would come to collect them himself?
I don't know how you became aware of our internal hierarchy. You will leave the weapons in the vault.
And how about you? To use. Terrorize? We're out. Meanwhile, the Brotherhood is marching around in power. We're heading back to Crater. This stash isn't worth it.
Not so fast. Tell us where you got those weapons from.
Ooh, sorry. I don't discuss Raider affairs on Brotherhood territory. If you really want to know, you can come talk to me in Crater. Don't worry. If it's only one of you, we don't usually kill on sight. Now let us through.
We completed the first part of our mission. I can't say I agree with your methods. Talking things through gives the impression of a compromise. The Brotherhood doesn't compromise. We determine what needs to be done, and we do it. You did do the second part right, so I'll leave it at that. Moving forward, we still need... That man appeared to know something. I don't care how you get it. Yes, it's dangerous. Our duty as the Brotherhood is to preserve... I wouldn't send you on this mission if I didn't... We'll set up some Protectrons to guard it. After that, it can be used as a... I thought the Raiders were bad enough before that vile cretin opened his mouth. This is off-topic, Initiate. This is your top priority.
loyalty. Does anybody in this goddamn place understand the concept?
They had the nerve to just barge in like that. That knight acts like some kind of righteous savior.
I told you. And they're only gonna get more confident.
I won't let them. Do we have their patrol routes yet? A couple ambushes ought to take them down a notch.
We'll have to discuss this later. We've got a visitor.
So, you really came? Huh. To be honest, I didn't expect the Brotherhood to show its face. Life is just full of surprise. So, what can I do? Oh, right! The weapons! After they got forced... You and your... There are people here in Crater depending on you. I wasn't sure. Getting home to those people was more important than being completely sincere to... So, if you're looking for help with your...
Don't you think you're being stubborn, Pierce? We have a good little Brotherhood peon here at our disposal.
We've been over this. There's no compromising with...
We don't know that yet for sure. Besides...
I won't rely on a betrayal to take them down. I have nothing left to discuss. I've given you my answer, Initiate. Now for your...
Hey, you. Don't leave yet. I've got something to say. Don't mind Pierce, he's stubborn. Holds too tightly to his morals. I'll tell you about the weapons. But you're gonna need to give me something in return. Interested? I want intel on the Brotherhood. Records, roster, correspondence. You've got people specialized in keeping track of that sort of thing, right? Transfer their data onto this holotape and bring it back to me. Then I'll tell you what you want to know. We're not on friendly terms with the Brotherhood. What do you think we're gonna... Don't worry. If the Brotherhood is as powerful... How do you know about our war room? About that vault where you ambushed Pierce? This isn't a betrayal. Okay, goody two-shoes. But from what I hear about your boss... Toodles.
Hello.
Hey.
Guard places, lift things, kill people. It's good exercise. Keeps your body warm. They're my friends. Pierce is kind. If you hurt him, you'll pay.
Why can't people find
She's scary sometimes. I would do the same. No, I don't get it. Sure. They threaten my friend? Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
living in Appalachia is like a real life.
Ultrasight country. Sure. What needs... We're the heart of the Brotherhood's mission to find, catalog, though sometimes in practice. We record things. We collect it all. Our name harkens back to that ancient... Someday, you have what it takes, I've seen. But the Brotherhood is slow to trust outsiders. Be patient, put in your time. Sure, what do you want? Lucky for you. We're an order dedicated to the preservation of science and technology. We find and catalog knowledge from before the bombs. That's one interpretation. But my journey here has only... We're dedicated and organized. We're an order... We find it. You could say that. You could also say we have no right to keep... I can see the argument, but I believe in our mission. California, all the way... I've read that people used to fly that distance in a few hours. Maybe eventually we'll get flying again. We're here to help the people of Appalachia, and to catalog... We set up Fort Atlas to that end. We also want to learn the fate of the old Appalachian chapter of our order. We think the Scorched got them. The last...
but... The Council of Elders, chief among them. He proclaimed our mission and set us on the path we follow today. Our expedition leader is Paladin Romani. She's an... Okay. Sure. Always. I'd like to reverse engineer it and make more, of course. Think of how far... No, I don't think so. As much as I'd love to, we'll have to make do with learning what we can. Sure thing.
One day I'll make night.
Raiders, huh?
Then I'll show those raiders.
If they're anything... All right. I think I understand. The funny thing about data is you don't know what's real or not. To be honest, I was working on encrypting my... So, if anyone accessed it who wasn't supposed to, they would just get false... I didn't finish, but you can still use the fake data I created. Should be clearly labeled in the files. Just... This is the raiders we're talking about. It'd be bad news if they got an advantage on us. Worse, if the night... It's not likely to happen anytime soon, but an enemy could use our name. I may also begin storing schematics and stockpile... Well, for now, I just hope we don't make too many Well, you know, just rusty nails and live wires are fun and all, but not a problem.
This is my place.
Atlas Project Research Log 292. 93. It's been 5 months. 5 months since that day. They abandoned me. The military never believed in Atlas. It was just another weapon. When the nukes fell, what did it matter? Atlas, this research. It's been my life's work. We need Atlas. The world needs Atlas. Now more than ever. I have to finish it. Everything I need, it's all here. I just need time. Hands. I've activated all the robots. They're security bots. They were programmed for this, but it's all I've got. I can make it work. I replaced the main lens, finished the particle analysis. I think the accelerator is finally stable. I'm so tired. But I have to keep going. Just a little more. It's almost done. Almost done. Atlas Project Research Log 104. Lieutenant Marks and I have begun calibrating the ion beam accelerator. We've hit a plateau at the 300 MeV threshold. Microvariations in the magnetic flux are disrupting the Betatron induction loop. The lieutenant is working on a firmware update for the coil controller, and she said she'll have the wobble out by Monday. The assembly of the main device remains on schedule. The Air Force is nothing if not punctual. Colonel Oberlin is still pressing for the facility to be fully operational before the end of the year. As much as I want to see my research in action, we need to proceed carefully. If this goes wrong, the results could be catastrophic. Atlas has the potential to change the world. Or destroy it.
This observatory so busted up. I'd love to look at the stars.
The fight is just beginning. Stay disciplined. Everything makes sense now. This is my place, my mission. Never forget the heroes of Fort Defiance.
I made it, Scribe Takano. I wish you were here too.
I could do more than just fight. How do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I've been put on patrol day
With all these new initiates, I may need another scribe just to keep the scrolls up to date.
Then I'll show those raiders who's boss.
Scorched, the raiders, the ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
There's so much to teach us.
I don't suppose you know how to spot that.
We'll make that.
Maybe I can get that old watch working tonight. She'll make a pretty good detonator. Quality like this doesn't happen overnight. I put real work into my principles.
Now you go causing problems.
I'm alive today. I'll take that as a victory. You've got the holotape? Because you want to know where we got those Brotherhood logo rockets. I'll be here. You've got the holotape? Good, thanks. The weapons don't have one source. Some of them we looted off a group of unfortunate settlers. We've also traded them among ourselves. Some old friends visited Crater a while back wielding that firepower. They were bragging about it till the day they left. Said they sent some big armored folks running. I can't confirm, but that was your logo. Doesn't matter to me. Now, I told you. They wouldn't shut up about it. But I do remember them passing around a helmet with a bullet. West. They said they passed through Ohio before coming here. Yep. They may or may not have more, but they... Don't change your mind. This was a one-time offer, and it's one that neither of us will speak of again. Hands to yourself. Hi.
Find, protect, and preserve.
Keep that armor in good shape. Your life could depend on it.
Need to have Valdez take another look at my armor. 2,000 miles of hiking has put some real wear on it.
Please make sure to fill out your ration request. And no, we will not be accommodating aversion to mutated produce. All produce is mutated now. I see you returned from Crater. You'll get the honor of remaining in... If you don't understand the value in... Then hurry up and get it. Are you ready to give your... That's not what I was hoping to hear. All right. Tell me about the sources. Foundation 2. At this rate, all of Appalachia will be toting these... Forgive me, Initiate. I lost my
Any supplies for the relief efforts. Might buy us goodwill with the locals.
You don't have clearance for that information in it. Peaceful or not, civilians should take the Great War as an example. That... And the other one. I see. And are those raiders still at Crater?
I believe these people are still hurling nukes at each other. It's madness.
It can't be helped then. We need to focus on it. Without more information, it's impossible to say. I'd like to pursue them as much as you would, Initiate. We have duties in Appalachia. So that's everything. That was a thorough report. The brother... Our next step is to deal with Foundation. Paladin Rahman. No need to expound everything. I'll follow up later with them. That's classified information, Initiate. Not every operation... A knight's helmet? It must be. 2 other knights embarked with us from the west coast. Knight Thornberry returned partway. Knight Connors gave his life in honorable service. To think they held onto his helmet like a... Ad Victorium.
They're only looking at the future.
Initiate. I haven't had the chance to discuss your last...
We should spend less time mourning for Defiance. Time here, where Appalachia's future will be decided.
This isn't the time for jokes, Initiate. How well do you know the... That's good. Then I'm sure you're aware that they've managed...
I spoke with a few members of their community. However, knowing they may have those weapons... Your mission is as follows. Meet with Gloria Chance, the supervisor of Foundation Supply Room. Determine whether or not they've seen. And lastly, establish a trade deal with Foundation. And allow me to stress, both returning with the weapons and... If you say so. Remember, you represent
Each
the
day
Brotherhood.
in service of the Brotherhood is a step forward.
Did you need something? Not much to say, really. I was born after the bombs. My parents and I came to Foundation to start a new... I believe in a better future. We could let this war destroy us. Hard. Everything out there is trying to kill you. I still hold hope. All right. See you around.
At your back. I assume Paladin Romani has tasked you with handling the situation. Why are you dragging your feet? Move out.
I hope I'll get to meet them in person someday.
I see. This isn't surprising, but it's not the choice that I would have made. I will have a word with Paladin Romani while you're out. But remember, respect the chain of command. If Paladin Romani has tasked you with this, carry it out, regardless of what you or I may think of it. Do not test my patience, Initiate. This is our way. However, I will put this as plainly as I can. I feel we'd grow stronger from recovering the weapons, however, is more than a task. That's all I have to say on the matter.
You must be here about that shipment of Blamco mac and cheese. Great. I was starting to get worried. You must be here about that shipment of Blamco mac and cheese. Great. I was starting to get worried. Sorry about that. You say you're with Paladin Romani? How can I help you? Weapons? Well, hun, can you tell our friend here?
Oh, sure thing. We got weapons all right, Initiate. You Brotherhood. Now tell me if this sounds familiar. Tubes. Oh, sure. Some guys from the town watch took them out for test. I'm sure you can catch up with them. They normally practice at a...
Oh, that's right. Mike and them took the weapons out for it. I hope you understand those weapons are our property, though. But hurry back. I'm sure we can still find a way to work together, even if we don't need more weapons. And send the fellas home, would ya?
Everyone gather around. Ward wanted us to record some instructions on how to use these things. Where's Mike? Hey, Mike, stop messing around with that terminal and grab one of those rocket launchers.
Uh-oh. Sorry. I wanted to lock the terminal first. Let me put this in my bag really quick.
Give it up, Mike. That could be decades old. Just grab one of them and come here. Wait, Mike, I told you not to pick it up like that.
Oh, God. What have I done?
right there. Don't come any closer. No, you don't understand! I'm Mike. Mike Tiller. Go to Foundation. Tell him you... They'll never believe me! There's nothing to say. This door is barred tight, and the way behind me is flooded. You can't get in!
Okay. We were just testing these out. They were always telling me, be careful, Mike. Don't pick it up. But... I mean, sure, but that... No, you're right. They should hear it from me. Gloria and Tad will know what to do. I'm sorry. Thank you. I think...
you don't look close enough, you'll miss what you're looking for.
Find some scrap and knickknacks to sell back to Gav. Crap. Trash. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. That's what it is. Yep. This. That one. Let's put that in the baby pile.